Hi everybody, this is Mr. S here. Today I want to talk about fasteners. Now fasteners refers to anything that holds things together. So it doesn't just have to be nuts and bolts. And on vehicles there are literally thousands of them per vehicle. Now people who specialize in fasteners are millwrights and tool and die personnel and also machinists. Now these are also high-paying jobs. Now here's an example of just some of the fasteners used in transportation technology. And notice how there's so much more here than just nuts and bolts. Now let's take a look at some typical bolt dimensions. Now all bolts come in a variety of lengths and diameters, and bolt heads are a specific hexagon size so that it's used in conjunction with sockets and wrenches for assembly and for disassembly too. The other thing I wanted to show you is about the threads. Now, the amount of threads per inch is called thread pitch. Now there are three types of threads: coarse threads, fine threads, and metric threads, otherwise known as SI threads. Coarse threads are used for softer metals because they are actually stronger in that particular application. Fine threads are actually stronger overall, and they allow for finer adjustments for applications that require that particular special feature. Now, metric threads are a general, overall, most commonly used thread. Coarse threads and fine threads are used with the imperial measuring system. Therefore, you cannot interchange those particular nuts and bolts with metric ones because the threads won't match up. So, how do we know if our nuts or bolts are imperial or metric? Good question. My answer? Look at the bolt head. If the bolt head has lines, dashes, or even triangles on it, then it's an imperial type of fastener. If the bolt has a number on it, then it's a metric type. By the way, the markings in the bolt head also tell us how strong the fastener is. This is called tensile strength. Tensile strength is the amount of pull a fastener can withstand before breaking. Okay, one last thing. In terms of thread direction, virtually all bolts are right-hand type threads. Well, what does that mean? If you stare directly at a bolt head, in order to remove that bolt, you have to turn that bolt counterclockwise. That means when you look at the top of the bolt, you'll be actually going to the left. So lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. I know I've thrown a lot at you guys today, but a lot of thought has gotten into these little guys. Fasteners are a great way of holding things together, and they save us from having to use sticky glues or even welding. The best part about fasteners is it's easy to assemble and disassemble things with them, and that makes repairing so much more easier. So when it comes to fasteners, the more you know, the better it is. Until next time, stay healthy.